welcome to this week's vlog. I'm updating this shit so early in the morning because Aiden opened, and then so I was like, might as well just get up because I'm already up. Oh my goodness. It's 6:40 a.m. It's so early. It's not even time for me to take my beds yet. Last week, I had said that I had finished all of the reading that I had planned, and then some. And so I am starting fresh this week. I love when I open a vlog up and I'm starting fresh. Like, I have no books that I'm in the middle of, so I don't have to be like, anyway, remember last week's vlog I was talking about this? No. So today I am starting 2 books, and 1 book I'm going to start and finish because it's a graphic novel. Today I am going to be starting Boys with Sharp Teeth by Jenny Howell. I think it's a vampire book. It's paranormal fantasy. I don't know. Petite Ghost Megan Rhiannon, is that her name? Talked about it in one of her proof of life videos, and it sounded really interesting, so I will be reading that. I'm also going to start Metal from Heaven, which is by August Clark. I don't know if any of you guys remember my Escape Racers era, where I was like really into the books, the Escape Racer book. This is by the same author. He now goes by August Clark. So I will be reading that, and then I'm going to be, which is like a fantasy western vibe, I think. She's long. The audiobook's long. But I'm going to be reading a mix of both the audiobook and the ebook. For Boys with Sharp Teeth, I'm just reading the ebook, so who knows how far I'll get into it today. The plan is 25%, but I'm, indifferent, honestly, about that. If it happens, it happens. I will also be reading the next Witch Chronicle, starting and finishing it today, because I always start and finish those in one day. So that's the plan. That's where we're at. Hopefully I get these things done. This week, some things you have to look forward to. I will be decorating for my birthday. I'll either be doing that over the weekend, or I'm going to do it on Monday because Monday's a holiday, Memorial Day. So I have work off, and then I have work on Tuesday, and then I am off until the next Wednesday because it's my birthday week. So I'm taking time off. So I will be decorating and prepping for friends and stuff to come. Lots of me going to be on high ladders. Stresses everybody out. But that's what I will be doing. We've got my cake ordered. We've got food planned where it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's everything I have personally to talk about today. No, just kidding. Crochet shit. Crochet shit. I have officially planned out the rest of my reading for the rest of the month. I'm actually going to read, I think I added 3 books total, maybe 4 books total. I added Boys with Sharp Teeth, Metal from Heaven. I added When the Wolf Comes Home by Nat Cassidy, and Apprentice to the Villain by Hannah Nicole Mayer, which is the sequel to Assistant to the Villain, because I really enjoyed that book, surprising to me. I guess I'm in this like romantic-y mood at the moment. I don't know what that's about, but that's where I'm at. So hopefully I get some of these things read and done. We will see, but that's where I'm at. So I am going to sync my device real quick so I can make sure that it gets those books I just mentioned moved over to it, and I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye. It's Friday and I woke up with a migraine. Cool. It is officially hot, which is probably why I'm getting migraines. I need to drink way more water, I think. I think that might help. I'm going to try to drink 2 of my bottles of water. I usually only drink 1, which is not enough water, by the way. That's not enough. I know that. I'm aware. I'm going to try to drink 2 a day and see if that helps. See if it's that I'm dehydrated. What I should do, really, is drink 1 regular one a day, and then drink 1 with electrolytes in it, and I probably will. I just need to start pre-mixing them the night before. If I pre-mix them the night before, I'm way more likely to drink them. Plus, my brain is like, fun little drink, that's not soda, and it's not water. So we'll see if I manage that. But, yeah, I woke up with a migraine, and might be stress. There is... This is so dumb. I hate having stress-related migraines. There is a system at work that I don't frequently have to interact with, but anytime I have to interact with, it leads to 2 to 3 hour meetings in which I am troubleshooting live. Hate that. Hate troubleshooting live. Listen, I'm technical and I'm smart. I am. Not to toot my own horn, but I am. That's how I have worked in the tech industry for as long as I have. Don't ask me to troubleshoot live. I don't want you to help me troubleshoot. I don't want a second set of eyes. I don't want to explain what I'm doing. I want to let my brain do its thing unobserved, because if I'm being observed the whole time, I'm not gonna solve the problem. Am I the only one? Is it just me? Is this a me problem? I don't know. I need to back to things I normally talk about. I need to film my wrap up today. I don't know if that's gonna happen. This migraine and I might be fighting for my life. I've had kind of a migraine off and on for a couple of days. Honestly, if I'm being honest with what I know about migraines, I've just had a migraine for a few days. It just is wavering in how debilitating it is. This morning I woke up though and I was in pain and I was like, oh no, it's gonna be bad. We got hail yesterday too. So my in-laws, there's a whole thing going on with that. I'm not gonna get into it because I'm not gonna talk about their personal life. That's none of my business. Like, they're fine, but I'm not gonna talk about their personal life. Their car is with us for the next year or so, because they don't need it and we needed an extra car, and that's great. We've had it on the street because Aiden predominantly drives my car, and with it getting so hot, Aiden didn't want to keep my car in the driveway because then it would be unbearably hot when you get into the car, which is true. I think the sunroof is closed, but it's still just, it gets so hot and it's all leather seats and that just would have been really uncomfortable. But I had a thought, and I don't know if it's just me that does this, where you have a thought and you like forget to tell other people that you're having this thought. And the thought was, their car is newer than ours. We should keep it in the garage because it hails in May. Like April, May is generally when it hails and we get like tornado warnings and stuff. A little bit in June, but mostly in April and May. But I never said this thought out loud. I just had it in my head and forgot to express it out loud to my husband, who couldn't understand why I thought it was a better idea to keep their car in the garage until last night when it hailed. Editing me, I hope, will put the video of that. It's like a 7-second video. And then also hopefully a photo of the hail itself. They were large. By the time I took that photo, it had stopped hailing because we went outside to go get like my pride. I have a gnome pride flag, and then I have like a little gnome guy on the door, and we went to go bring those in because the wind sometimes takes my flags and stuff away and then they're gone forever. So we went to go get those. I saw it was hailing and I was like, nope, took the thing off the door, but then like closed the door and I was like, nope. And my husband was like, what? And I was like, it is not safe to go outside. You will get pummeled. Do you not hear our house under siege right now? So when I took that photo, it had stopped hailing for a bit. And it's 98 degrees outside, so the hail was melting quite quickly. So that is a melted down piece of hail. There were larger chunks, and it was scary. There were people whose cars, like their windows, back windows were smashed out, their front windows were smashed out, their sunroof windows, their like moonroof, whatever, was smashed out. So we got really lucky. The car that doesn't belong to us only had small dents all over it's all over the entire car, small dents, but the windows did not get bashed out. So that's like literally best case scenario. None of our house windows had any damage. One of the screens, my screen in my office, I think either has damage or it's the actual, like the screen has damage. It looks like the screen has damage and not the window itself. Yeah, that's just dirt from Tybalt's nose. So it looks like it did crack the screen, but not the window itself, so I'm fine with that. The only other thing would be roof damage, and I'm not paying to get the roof inspected for a house I don't pay for. I could ask my landlord, but I also can just wait and see if something leaks, which sounds like a terrible idea. But listen, I have a lot going on right now. Okay, I have a lot going on right now. All right, let's talk about books. Let's talk about books. I have to film my wrap up. I should be filming my wrap up. I could film it next week when I have all those days off. I just don't know that I will be sitting here. You know, I have a feeling during that time off, I'm not gonna want to sit in my office, other than like be cleaning it because it needs a deep clean. I did get like, how far? 49%, so about 50% into Metal from Heaven by August Clark. August's writing is flowy, and so sometimes it's a little bit difficult to follow what's happening. It's also very like stream of thought. I love August's prose. I think that August writes incredible prose, but at times it's like difficult to follow, especially because I'm switching between audio and ebook. I think this is a book that I probably should have just read with my eyes, but I'm reading another book with my eyes, and so I don't like to do both. But I am enjoying it so far. It's very interesting. The world is very interesting. The religious aspects of the world is very interesting. So yeah. I also did end up getting 25% into Boys with Sharp Teeth, and I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun. It's good. It's interesting, kind of scary, and I'm having a good time. I did not read the volume of which I needed to read. Honestly, I mean, I'm gonna read it today, but I was supposed to read the next one today and then the previous one yesterday. I either might do both today, or I might just save the second one for later, because I read them in one sitting. Like, they're not very long. They're graphic novels. It's not a huge deal. So we'll see what I end up doing with those. Right, we'll see what I end up doing with those. Again, I might film my wrap up, I might not. The struggle with that is that I don't have the like an accurate average rating. Average pages, I have like a pretty accurate average pages, but I don't have an accurate average rating, because I still have 1, 2, 3, 6 books that I'm reading. So I don't know. Yeah. We'll see what ends up happening with that, if I end up filming today or not. I look cute today, so I feel like that's grounds for filming. But here we are. So I am going to start the part of my book panel for May, and then I'll be able to start sewing that together, which is great. And then I did finish another column for, right? Or did I make that up? Yeah, I finished another column for the cardigan. So that's cool. I'm almost done with the body. I've got 2 more columns for the body, and then 4 columns for the sleeves. So that'll be good, hopefully. But yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna go. I've got some stuff I need to do. So I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye! Hey, good morning. I didn't do the reading I wanted to do. Also, it's Tuesday. I failed to update any of the things I was gonna update on Monday. It's fine. I just hadn't felt well for quite some time. I finished Metal from Heaven. I haven't compile rated it yet, so I don't know what the math is gonna look like. Let me go ahead and write that down now. For characters, I'm gonna have to give it like a 6. And I feel a little bit bad saying that. There were too many, and it felt very difficult to follow for me. And maybe that's just how I've been feeling. I don't know. Atmosphere, I would give a 7. The plot, I would say, sorry, my computer's booting up, so I'm blue for a minute. The plot, the writing. Here's the thing. Clark's prose is incredible. The execution is what I struggled with. It was hard to follow. I switched largely to my ebook over the weekend instead of reading it via audiobook. I tried, but I really struggled to follow it. So the writing, I'm gonna give it a high praise. The plot, I'm gonna have to give it a 5, and the intrigue, I'm gonna have to give it a 5, and the logic, I'm gonna have to give it a 4, because I just really struggled to follow it. My enjoyment is inherently then like a 6. So I don't know what that's gonna be, you know, the math. Let's do the math here. I closed everything on my computer yesterday because of I got the new Fantasy Life game, which that was my favorite game on the DS as a child. I was obsessed with that game. 3 stars, okay. I expected about as much. I did finish Witch Friday, which was the last time I updated. I finished Witch, 2 stars. It's so much filler, and I just don't care for it. It's making me a little bit crazy, honestly, that it's been all filler. Like, I desperately need it to be something else at this point. I'm over it. I did get about 60% into Boys with Sharp Teeth. I'm very much enjoying it. I have to do things for work before my days off. My vacation starts tomorrow, so I'm gonna do some of that. I did sort of offhand talk about how I start Boys with Sharp Teeth. I'm enjoying it. I'm hoping I finish it today, but no promises. And then I'm gonna start When the Wolf Comes Home by Nat Cassidy today. I'm gonna start the audio and then go from there, but I'm gonna go. This was a weird update, sorry. Stuff is chaotic and it's gonna get worse as my birthday comes, but yeah, I'll talk to you guys later, which is in 2 days, by the way. Talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye. Hello, it is Wednesday, the 28th. It is 9 p.m. I don't think I've ever done an update at 9 p.m. I am about to read for the first time today. I got Fantasy Life, The Girl Who Stole Time a few days ago, or Sunday, I don't know. Did I talk about this already? I don't know. That was my favorite game on the 3DS, and so I've just been hyperfixating on it, which is kind of a problem because I need to do things around the house. I've done a lot. I did some decorating. Hopefully editing you will put it in the, like, show you guys what that looks like, unless I talked about it on Tuesday. Again, I don't remember. Did you think that you wouldn't see him jump into the camera for no reason? It wouldn't be an update if you didn't. Unmedicated vacation time is certainly the best time for me. It's been a very chill day. Tomorrow is my actual birthday. It's gonna be a lot crazier, I think. And I will do, hopefully I'll try and remember to close out the vlog and do an update. Reading wise, yesterday I got 50% into When the Wolf Comes Home by Nat Cassidy. Really, really enjoying it. I'm hoping to get 75% into it tonight before my husband comes home. And then if I do that, then I will just keep playing my game because I'm obsessed with it at the moment. So here we are. So yeah, I'm gonna watch F1 Academy and play my game, and I might do a few more cleaning things before Aiden gets home, but it's really unlikely. It's already 9 o'clock, so I don't know. It's very unlikely. I'm excited for next week's vlog. Hopefully I get some footage of like the birthday party and the shenanigans and just stuff. I'm hoping. It seems like it's gonna be a fun turnout. Either way, my friends from out of state are gonna be here, so like I don't even care if like they're the only people that come. I don't care, I'll be happy. So I'm picking all of them up on Friday, so hopefully we'll get some footage of that next week. But yeah, I will talk to you guys tomorrow, hopefully. I keep saying hopefully because I don't know what I'm gonna end up doing tomorrow. But yeah, this is my last update as a 29-year-old. So, do you have anything to say about that? Oh, you have nothing to say for once? That's crazy. Okay. Alright, I will talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye. Hi, it's Thursday evening. I'm gonna close the vlog. It is 8 p.m. and I've had several old fashions. It's also my 30th birthday, so I did get 75% into When the Wolf Comes Home, which was my goal yesterday. I did it, so don't talk to me. Just kidding. Yeah, I had a good birthday dinner. The real birthday shenanigans start tomorrow, though. Hopefully I get some footage. If I don't, I don't, but I'm hoping I get a little bit, at least enough B-roll that I can just, like, put out a birthday week video or something. But yeah, I officially turned 30 in this vlog. Crazy. What a time to be alive. I never, like, not to get sappy, and my camera might die before I can finish this thought, but looking at photos of me turning 20, I was still in a domestic violence situation, and Cotter and I both were. And I remember turning 20 and it being one of the worst times of my life. Like, the weekend sucked, the time sucked, I had a horrible time. And then every birthday since then has been wonderful and fantastic. Even the birthdays that my husband wasn't here for, I still was surrounded by loved ones and I still had a great time. And I wish I could tell 20-year-old me that, like, the rest of your 20s are fucking fantastic. And the year that you're 20 sucks, but the rest of them don't. And now I'm 30 and I get to look forward to my 30s, so I don't know. Sorry to get sappy, but that's it. I'm gonna close out the vlog here. I will talk to you guys next week. Okay, thanks, bye.